about rap culture.
Love your rap. But like for me, as just a human, when I hear like, oh, this Vine 16-year-old kid is now doing like rap, it makes me like, ooh.
Well, because it's like he didn't earn the right to make popular rap songs.
It's also like your knee-jerk reaction to hearing so many people do it in the past that it doesn't come out good. Yeah. You know, so your knee-jerk reaction is like, it's gonna be weird.
I think that's a good point.
Yeah, like if he was just doing like a pop song, I'd be like, oh, I get it. But like rap, I'm like, ooh, they're gonna play. Are they gonna play this on like a rap station now? And everybody's gonna be like, the fuck? Like, and he's,
We don't know.
Well,
I mean, I've made music. You've made music. Yeah. Everybody's made music at some point.
Yeah.
I think, though, there's a little bit of a difference between knowing, like, what you bring to the table. Like, if you make a funny song or, like, something that aligns with your brand. And then when you sort of are like, okay, no, now I'm a serious musician. Sometimes it's difficult for your audience to grasp that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think the go-to is, and listen, a lot of these kids are sweet. But, like, the go-to is, like, I'm just having fun. But it's, like, totally, like, I get that. Right. But...
You're also charging us 99 cents per song.
Well, that's when it gets kind of like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah. I just think about, like, the future, and I'm like, okay, like, when these kids that are making this music are, like, 30, 40, are they going to look back and be like, oh, no, you can't erase that.
Yeah.
No.
You can't erase anything we do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's fucking out there.
I look back from, like, 2 years ago, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Can't erase that.
Yeah, no, it's
shit.
Well, Shane, you've been obviously on YouTube forever. You're a pioneer.
Super OG.
OG is shit, and it's awesome. What I see with Jenna and I see with you and very few other people who have been doing it for so long.
A lot of tired eyes.
Like which is you not only have stuck to what you do, like you didn't change your shtick. You know, you might have evolved or become better, or changed gears or whatever, but you've stayed true to what you wanted to do when you started, and also you've stayed relevant for so fucking long, which is like a really difficult thing, because Jenna always talks about how for no reason sometimes you'll get popular and then you'll just get unpopular, and it's not something you did. You didn't do anything bad. It's just kind of the way the internet and the way culture works, and you two have kind of bled through. Do you feel like it's, well, why do you feel like it's a rare thing for that to happen? Why do you feel like so many people aren't going on YouTube and staying there for so long like you guys?
Listen, I'm going to be totally brutally honest.
Please do,
Yeah,
Shane.
that's why we have you here.
I would expect nothing less.
And this is going to piss people off, and they'll be like, you're such a douchebag, Shane. Listen, I do hate myself. I wrote a book about
Your
it.
selfie.
My
Your
selfies.
selfie.
But I do love my business. I hate myself as a person, but I love what I do as a business. So me and Jenna, and this is something I've said about you from the beginning, you are extremely talented. And I think I'm extremely talented. And
Shut
I think
the front door.
I do think that.
Shut the French toast.
I do.
He's right on both accounts.
And I think that true talent always lasts. Always. And you have these YouTubers who get really, really popular because they're vloggers or they're cute or they're this or they're that, and then they're gone in a year because it gets old. But when there's true talent, an audience sees that and connects with that. And you've been making funny, genuinely funny videos every single week for years. I feel like I have too. And I feel like that's what the audience... They respect that shit. And they grow with you. Like when I did the book tour, a lot of the people were 25 years old.
That's fucking so cool. That's what I mean, that's like a really cool aspect of...
And those are people who grow with you, and they listen to the podcast, and they're going to buy the book, and they're going to see your movies. And because they respect what you do, I think a lot of these younger YouTubers, nobody respects what they do. They just think they're cute, and then that goes away.
Well, I think they've almost kind of set themselves up to fail in a way, because the culture of young YouTubers now is as such... Like they were on YouTube one day and they were like, oh, that's a thing. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be famous on the internet.
It's a viable path at this point.
Exactly. Yeah. They go for that reason. They don't do it for the reasons you guys started. So now they're reaching a point where they're like, oh, okay, well now I'm here, but I'm kind of like, I don't know, a little bit empty here. Like I don't really got too much going on.
And I think some of them, like, listen, I think a lot of these young YouTubers who are like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber, whatever. They find their passion. Like I know, I don't even remember his name, but there was a YouTuber a couple years ago that got really popular. He was like a twin. I don't remember. But he found out through that he was like a cute face and he got popular, but then he found out he wanted to be a director. And I saw some of his stuff and his reel was really good. Yeah. And I was like, oh, he found what he does. I think you didn't know that you were a comedian.
No.
But you are I went to an open mic.
She doesn't want to ever refer to herself as one.
You fucking should, because I went to an open mic stand-up with a bunch of comedians.
Yeah.
First of all, it's brutal. It was great. I love it. I love that uncomfortable, like, ooh, this is bad. The whole audience is like, ooh, this is bad. But I've seen.
And you like try to laugh to be a good audience member because you don't want to just
Clear
sit
your
there and
throat.
be like,
So some noise
Laugh
happens.
so hard.
Is that Hillary?
But no, I genuinely, I was talking to Steve Green about this because we were talking about YouTubers, like what YouTubers do you think could do stand up? And his first go-to was you, and he's
no,
like,
he did not.
100%,
And he does stand up, right?
And he does.
Yeah.
And he said, I think Jenna. He's like, honestly, I think Jenna is one of the only ones that I think would actually do well as stand up.
What the fuck?
And I agree. Your shit's funny.
I agree too.
God.
We should try it. We should do it.
Can we-
We should do it together, tag team.
Okay.
Shannon and Jenna love stand-up comedy and
the
magic tricks.
Oh, fucking, I know magic tricks. I'm
Magic,
Okay,
for
you
magic
tell-
tricks,
you
you'll
tell
just
the
have
jokes,
Peach
I'll
jump
do
into
the
your
magic
arms.
tricks. I'll play a shit ton of dubstep and do hat tricks.
Okay, but like on a serious note, Joan Rivers called you a comedian.
She did.
You're a comedian.
Okay, that means you're a comedian. Period.
100%.
So
Rest her soul.
yeah,
You have jokes. That's the thing with YouTube nowadays. People think that's the scary thing is kids nowadays think that jokes are like, hey guys,
makeup challenge.
Oh man, here's bananas. Ooh, here's maple syrup. They think that's a joke.
Yeah, no. You're absolutely right.
Oh my
The
God.
standard is a completely different thing. Like her, you, Ryan Higa, like you write out jokes. Like you write out shit that takes
I
fucking
love Ryan.
effort and mind power.
I mean, yeah, I just have to say, first of all, that I'm extremely flattered and, like, a little blown away of what you just said, because that fucking blows my fucking mind. And I know you've said that to me before, and I'm like, I just don't, like, I'm sorry, because it goes in, like, one ear and out the other, because it's so ridiculous to me, like, where my life path has gone to ever have that, like, click and make sense in my brain, because it just, like... Thank you for saying that.
Well, that's what I told you last time we hung out. I was like, I know, writing a book is like a joke now because everybody's doing it, but you fucking should because you're
not readable.
funny.
Honey.
Like, you're a comedian. Like,
um,
what Chelsea Handler did is what you should do, which is fucking tell your stories, put them out there more.
I mean, it's always a possibility. It hasn't felt... Are you really going to eat Nature Box?
I'm trying to
Which one are you
segue
eating?
into the middle part where I have to talk about it again. So take your time.
Okay, I mean, I've thought about it, but my book would just, or I've always thought of it as more of like an interactive ebook that I wanted to play almost like a game. But
Yeah.
like I used to write descriptions in all my videos that are like super stream of consciousness.
Yeah,
I
those
used
are
to,
awesome.
I
People
used to-
miss those. They always
I know.
comment.
I used to do things where it was like, all right, read these lyrics and listen to In Sync Makes Me Ill at the same time, and I would like just write new words. Oh, it was just like a fuck show. So I think if I did something like what you've done, it would be a fuck show. And I appreciate your book because it's not just like this like self fucking ego stroking thing. It's
perspective.
Right. It's
Yeah.
just it's a collection of stories instead of just being like, so here's me when I was a baby and like whatever. And it's also not just like you're offering the world something rather than what you offer in your videos. It's not like
Exactly. It's not recycled.
regurgitation of what you make in your videos.
On top
You know
of
what I mean?
that,
I also wanted to make a funny. I want to make a funny
funny.
book that people who don't know who I am could read it and laugh. And like, my goal wasn't to do like my life story because that's boring.
and people know your life story.
Yeah, who cares? They saw me draw my life.
Yeah. Well,
No, it's not even. You're right though.
Wow.
Like you gave a different angle. And what I want to say is also it's dedicated to your mom. That's why it's also a good book, right?
True that. Although my mom, when she read that dedication, she started crying until she got to the end where I said she had fat arms and a wonky eye. And then her crying turned into like
it's
hurt.
okay.
Like real crying.
Like real crying.
Oh man! All right, you want some guacamole
Shane's
bites?
mom, it's okay. I have fat arms and a wonky eye too. So
Oh, me too.
Holla
Team
at
fat arm,
me.
wonky eye.
Fat arm.
um
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna
Julian.
segue right now.
I'm just pumping up his fucking
I
sponsor,
know.
man.
We got a spot. I mean, I'm psyched right now. We got snacks, and when you guys watch our podcast, I know you guys sit down for a while. Maybe even if you're in your car, you want a snack.
Fuck yeah.
And when you do, you want it to be worth it. So something that's tasty and satisfying, but doesn't make you feel guilty afterwards, is what Nature Box is. So you can choose from, like I said, over 100 healthy and crave-worthy options to be delivered right to your door. All the snacks are made with 0 artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, 0 grams of trans fats, no high fructose corn syrup, and they taste incredible because we're eating them, right?
And listen, like I know that this is gonna sound bullshitty because I made fun of Nature Box before.
Everyone makes fun of Nature Box.
I signed up for this before they sponsor my show,
Yeah.
and I get it every month, and it's the only joy I get during the month.
So you actually signed up for it.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I like pay money. You guys can get it for free for the first month. I pay money.
So I mean, there you go.
I just feel weird that I already ate so much of it. Sorry, guys.
Well, the sweets of it are really good. They feel like they're desserts, but they're not. You got like
Those are good. They're like
sriracha roasted
gummies,
cashews, which I've had. White truffle popcorn, which is in here.
which I ate half of.
Peanut butter nom noms, which are basically peanut butter cookies.
which I
Are
ate
so
all
good.
of.
Right now, you guys, if you go to naturebox.com/Jenna Julien, you get your first free trial of your favorite snacks. It's going to be a pre-made box of the most popular snacks.
Yes.
But after the free trial, you guys can sign up and get
the
whatever snacks you
sriracha
want.
cashews. Holy crap.
I think those are included in the trial. I'm not sure though.
Girl.
Free snacks right to your door. What are you guys waiting for? Naturebox.com/Jenna Julien to start your free trial today.
Connor Fronta eats it, so you should, right?
It's true.
That should just be their only tagline.
We all want that tight little twink body.
So tight and twink. What is twink?
Oh my God.
Twink, it's like a little gay boy who's like really like hairless and tiny.
So not okay. Got
So
it.
not us. We would be. I've been classified. I had a gay guy on my podcast, and he classified all of us.
As
I'm a cub.
of these
which
gay
means-
terms. Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that on Looking.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
cub, right?
I'm a cub
That's
because I'm
right,
hairy.
Julien.
Yeah.
You're a little too muscular to be a cub. I don't know what a muscle is. Maybe like a. Not a bear, because that's fat. So
Just
you're
a
like.
daddy.
What's a gay guy who has
Daddy.
zero gaydar? Because that's me.
Um,
I can never tell when anyone's gay.
It's true. He can't.
You're like a hairless cat.
All right.
Love that.
Okay. Fuck it.
You are hairless. Watching your vlogs, I've noticed. Do you?
I know. I don't have that
shave?
much. No, I don't have hair on my chest. It's just like how. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
It's crazy.
Fuck off.
Except on my legs, I have hair, as Jenna knows.
Yeah,
That's nothing.
Fucking waxed the shit out of that.
I did.
You have hair on your ass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see? Maybe
I
later.
can guess.
Yeah. We'll have
Mine
some
is
Nature Box.
disgusting.
We'll start with some Nature Box, maybe some dinner. Jenna, is that too much?
Oh my God, you guys.
Do you have nipple hair?
No,
Girls with
You
nipple
guys hear
hair
her?
is a thing that I didn't know about.
it is. It's a thing.
Oh, that exists? I thought you were kidding.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah,
I've
she
seen a lot
doesn't.
of it lately.
Hey, don't speak from my nipples.
On my meet and greet, my book tour. Hey kids, just clean that up.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh my
inappropriate.
God.
Love it.
Anyways, guys, naturebox.com.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. How was your book tour though? Was it
Yeah.
good?
So you had two different ones.
Exhausting?
You had one, and then you came back and you did a separate one, right? Because I
Yeah.
watched your vlogs on the first one. They were cool.
Well, here's the thing. It was great. All the kids are nice. Everybody's great. Let's talk about the negative stuff because that's fun. Parents are assholes. And they
Yeah.
all loved it. Do they do this where they tell you, they walk up to you, they go, I don't know who you are,
Yeah.
but, or they'll be like, first of all, like, I brought my daughter because she's a fan, but your content is really disgusting and you really should calm down. One of
Yeah.
them yelled at my mom. They were like, how could you raise a
What?
child like this?
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah.
Oh hell no, dude! I love the just contradictory. Like, oh, I brought my daughter here. She loves you, but fuck yourself, and everything
Yeah.
you do sucks.
Yeah.
And then
usually people when they do that to me, it's more of the I don't know you. But I don't think I've ever had somebody like really blatantly be like that.
Yeah.
That's so uncalled
Yeah,
for.
that's really shitty.
I
Was
get
this in
lot
like
of
a
that.
southern state or somewhere where they felt some fucking social responsibility to say that to you?
No, I get it everywhere. I get
No,
a lot of angry.
Like, I've never heard the
God.
angered ones. I've heard the ones where the parents are like, I got no fucking clue who you are, but you make my daughter really happy, so
Yeah.
just take a picture.
The only reason I say southern states because the only place that I've really like someone got in my face because they didn't like
Oh yeah,
me
we were
was
in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Austin, the nicer, more, whatever, progressive part of Texas.
I mean, I feel like people in different parts of the country will be not nice to you, but at least they're not like aggressive, really like angry at you for existing.
Yeah, no, Jenna's told that story on the podcast before, but basically what happened is this girl baited her in, and she was like, "Hey, you Jenna Marbles, right?" And Jenna's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
like
she
it's a
knows.
person who wants to say hi."
And people have done
And
stuff
then
like
she
that
goes,
to
"Oh, that
shame.
fucking video where you slut shamed, you're a piece of shit." And then it got
That's
real.
not even what she said.
You met Lacey Green.
Oh my God.
Wait, well then what did? How did it go?
I'm pretty sure she said the words almost verbatim. What you said about rape is so fucked up. Girls don't want to get raped. And I was like, I don't know what video you're even talking about because
That was probably one of my videos, honestly. I probably cut
It
that.
had to be separated by
Anyways.
like 4 large men.
wow.
it was not.
Well, because
nice.
Jenna listened to it, right? And she processed the fact that this girl first complimented her and then shat on her. So this girl was taking a picture with her friends like 2 seconds later, and Jenna went in and was like, "Oh, can I be in this picture?" And just fucking flexed her arm. Was like, "Yeah, get some." And the girl got so pissed,
Yeah, she got mad.
and we had to just like, "All right, guys."
I was also several drinks in.
So was
and
everyone.
I decided that I wasn't going to talk shit to her. I was just going to flex my bicep at her.
You were killing her with
And
kind
just in
arms.
case she wanted to,
Yeah.
make this a real thing. I would just armbar her and break her arm. in
Yeah,
half.
Jenna knows how to armbar. I've taught her. She knows how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's watched Ronda Rousey plenty times.
Mm.
And Demetrius Johnson in the fucking final second of his last fight. All right, I'm sorry.
Anyways, Anyways,
Sorry.
Shane,
Totally,
Off
guys,
back
right?
to
Final
Shane.
second of that last.